Howdy guys, I'm back here with another washer method example here for y'all. So we're asked to find the volume of the solid obtained by rotating the region bounded by y squared equals x and x equals 2y about the y-axis. So I'm going to loosely sketch out the region so we know what's kind of going on. Again, we're rotating about the y-axis. So I'm going to extend this, just like this. Alright, and then here, oops, too far. Alright, so next what we need to do is we need to establish what our outer and our inner function is for our washer method. And again, we're integrating with respect to y, so I'm going to draw a perpendicular line to my y-axis. And we see that we hit 2y first, and then we hit y squared. So I'm going to go ahead and substitute those in here. Pi a to b to y squared minus y squared dy. Alright, and the next thing we need to do is we need to find our bounds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set y squared equal to 2y. Alright, and then we're going to look for our points of intersection here. So I'm going to let this simplify, or I'm going to change this to y squared minus 2y equals 0. I'm going to pull out a y from here and from here, so that I get y times y minus, sorry guys, 2 equals 0, and we get 0 and 2. Sag. We get 0 and 2. So our bounds, I'm going to pull this down here, pi 0 to 2 squared minus dy. Now the last thing we need to do here is to evaluate our integral. So I'm going to distribute my exponents, giving me 4y squared minus y to the 4th integral from 0 to 2. Man, so unfortunate. I paid so much money for this pen. dy. Okay, so that's a y, I'm sorry. That's a y. So next step is to evaluate this integral. So first I have 4 over 3 y cubed minus y to the 5th over 5 on the bounds from 0 to 2 times pi. So I'm going to break this up. Giving me 4/3 y, 2 cubed minus 0, and then I get 2 to the 5th over 5 minus 0. So this side I get 4/3 times 8 minus 0 giving me 32 over 3. And then here, I know that 2 cubed is 8, so then times 2 is 16, times 2 is 32. So I get 32 over 5 minus 0. Cool. Giving me 32 over 5. All right. The next thing I need to do is I'm going to pull everything down. Got pi 32 over 3 minus 32 over 5. And I want to find a common denominator between these two. So I'm going to multiply this by 5 and this by 3, giving me 160 over 15 minus 96 over 15 times pi, which gives me 64 pi over 15. Thank you.